Yeah.
So, Professor, I have another basic question. I get a lot of confusion between my conscience versus consciousness. I understand what my conscience is. Who gave me the consciousness that I have?
Who gave you the consciousness you have? Good question. Okay. You are a bundle of particles or not?
Yes.
Particles or not? Particles. Where from the particles came?
Parents.
Entity of consciousness. So the particle is born out of consciousness. So it has a tinge of consciousness. It is born out of consciousness. So every particle in you has a tinge of consciousness. That is why as a whole you have a consciousness.
But how does it turn on and off? For example, let's say if I go to coma, they say I'm not.
Okay. When I go into coma, my brain is not working. The consciousness is there, but it has to interpret. Is that not? My brain has to see the person. It must take it to by the wave system, but the brain is not working.
Yeah.
That's all.
You have current TV box is not working.
So actually it's the other way around. Not you who gave you consciousness. Actually consciousness gave you.
Gave you, right? Exactly, correct. The consciousness became the particle, it became you. So the consciousness gave you. Nice point.
So consciousness is actually an energy. What we refer to as consciousness, it's an ever-present energy. And he referred to it as primordial energy. The primordial energy actually manifests matter. So
Yes.
if you go with physics, actually we are more physics than biology, by the way. So biology is an incomplete science of the human body. But that energy, wherever there's energy, E equals mc squared.
Quiet.
M is for mass, C is for light. You're actually, the elementary particles he's talking about, you're actually photons. Your bioenergy is biophotons. You're made of light.
No, very simple. So go back to my coma state. My brain stopped it. How is brain a switch to stop my consciousness?
Who?
My brain, you said, okay, I thought like I didn't have consciousness when I go into coma.
Okay.
But now what you're saying is, no, even in coma, I am alive. The consciousness is there.
Is there?
But you said because my brain stopped working, I am unable to do that. So
Okay.
brain is a switch.
Huh?
Brain is a switch, so it is a gate.
See, if the brain gets damaged, how it will work? So that you are passing the current to the TV, the whole TV has gone into pieces. How it will work then?
So the response is your consciousness. So you're
The wave will be there, the current is there, but your TV box is completely damaged. How will the picture will come?
So you are confusing awakeness with consciousness.
Man, another term.
So when you say awakeness, you think your two eyes are open and you're awake and your mind is functioning. But even when your mind, when you're in coma, your consciousness is always present. It's ever present.
Yeah.
You're just not awake, that's all.
Even in coma, your body runs, right? You have normal body functions. Consciousness is making.
If consciousness leaves you at that point, then you're done.
Deadly, yeah.
Then what's left?
Actually, Professor explained. Professor explained.
Now you know why you need to go to moksha? I think because you are stuck in this body.
No, Anand sir, actually, Professor explained in that particular word, there is a disconnection between your wave system and your brain.
Yes.
So, the bundle of waves within you, it's, like the bundle of waves, which is stored mainly in your genetic center.
Yeah.
So, always whatever you think about, like, okay, like I have this much balance in my bank, or I have studied in this school, or I have seen this person. So it all comes from your genetic center. Brain is such a small part of this whole connection, and just the brain tells you, oh, I have this much number in my account.
Yes.
And I know this person, I know Shenba because, I have seen her, it's in your system. in coma stage, only the brain dies. That's it. So he said, like, there is a disconnection between your brain and your system, right? So whichever it's stored in your system, even though you see a person, but the
connection is not
because of
there.
the disconnection,
It's
your
not
brain
there.
So
cannot.
no, same thing, right?
Yeah.
So okay, I'm in coma. Okay, you put something, you stick something, or heat comes near me.
Right.
Everything is fine. I should be able to sense the heat
Right.
and say move my hand away.
Yeah.
Okay, that's consciousness.
No, that is what awareness. You are talking about the awareness.
No. I should be conscious of the heat source that is coming near me. I move my hand.
So that is awareness. See, the consciousness is, it's much deeper.
Okay.
It's much deeper. The consciousness becomes the particle, and your awareness is not becoming the particle. Consciousness is the quality right attached to the source. This is your awareness, that's all. So awareness is different from consciousness.
Okay.
You
So,
guys-
Professor, can you please elaborate a little more?
Yeah,
what
I am
is
aware that the
consciousness?
copy is here. I am aware of that. That's all. I am aware of this. The copy is there. But conscious is not that. It is very deep. It is a substance of which I am made. It is a stuff of which I am made. My particles are made. Okay?
The divine existence within you.
It is a substance of which I am made. That is called consciousness. That's why primordial consciousness. It comes from there itself.
But what does that do to me?
Yeah?
What does that do to me?
They give you the total consciousness to put the questions like this.
So how are you breathing your mind? Like when you're in deep sleep, you still breathe, right? There's consciousness, that's
It's involuntary muscles that is doing it, right?
I'm sorry,
So my involuntary muscles that I'm just making me do it.
it's not muscle.
Okay. I'm a bad.
No, no, no.
No, you are getting in deeper and deeper. So that's all I can say. So if like the brain is not working, but you are still alive, right? So that is what he says. Like that is what the consciousness, because you are just part of that consciousness. So that means you are alive. That shows that you have the consciousness, but you are unable to feel it because you are not aware of it.
But that I understand.
Yeah.
But why is my hand not moving? Because to me, the consciousness is associated with the brain.
When the brain is damaged, how
So maybe I think Professor is saying my definition of consciousness is probably incorrect. That's what I
Right, yeah. No, he has actually explained in about 8 part of 8 hour of lesson just about like how this disconnection. So if you hear the whole thing, then you can definitely, because it has so many different தமிழ்ல தான் சொல்ல தெரியும். ஒரு உயிர்னாக்க அந்த 8 நிலைகள் சொல்றாரு
ஆமா,
இல்லையா?
ஜீவன். ஒரு ஜீவன்னா
ஜீவன்னா வந்து
8 நிலைகள்.
8 நிலைகள் இருக்கணும். அப்பதான் வந்து அது ஜீவன் அப்படின்னு நம்ம செக் மார்க் பண்ண முடியும் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாரு. அந்த ஜீவன்கள்ல வந்து ஒரு பார்ட் தான் பிரெயின்.
அவ்வளவுதான்.
அவ்வளவே தான். இப்போ அதுல வந்து ஒரு உடல் இருக்கணும் கட்டாயமா.
உடல், உயிர், சிவகாந்தம், கர்மயம், மூளை, உள்ளம், மனம், புலன். இந்த 8 சேர்ந்தது தான் ஒரு ஜீவன். இதில் மூளைங்கிறது ஒரு ஸ்மால் பார்ட்டு தான், உடலுங்கிறது ஒரு ஸ்மால் பார்ட்டு தான். இதெல்லாம் கம்பைன் பண்ணால் தான் ஜீவன் வருது.